So I decided I'd just hop back on with the Magic the Gathering Forge. Yeah, I want to do some more Magic tonight. Not necessarily gonna go play this deck every single game tonight, but I still do think this is my favorite of the decks I've built so far. This specific series, the Realm of Legends one. So yes, I have Pearl, I have Emerald, I want to get Mox Ruby. I want to try my luck for Mox Ruby again. But I'm thinking maybe I'm not going to use this deck. We could try Marath. We could try Marath against the opponent who has the Mox Ruby around their neck. We can try. Yeah, I want to go really fast. Yeah, until I arrive at my destination, I want to go real fast. That's not it. It's supposed to be like a red obelisk somewhere. Was it up here? Because, yeah, so I have quite a distance to cover if that was the case. Oh, what is this? I'll just peek. Just the Prismari classroom. I don't know, some of these dungeons, from what I'm seeing, can actually have shops in them, which could be interesting to maybe just stumble into a shop or two. Found it. Yeah, switch back to the Silver Blessing of Speed so I'm not running too fast, but yeah, found it. I believe this was Marton Stromgod, wasn't it? I believe, yeah, that's who's guarding the Mox Ruby. And if I was not mistaken, he just had like a deck that just swarmed like tons of small creatures. I assume I didn't forget that, yeah, his deck just spams like all these small creatures en masse. And then plays his commander and just attacks with this and all the small creatures, and then they all become really big creatures. Yeah, basically just swarm the field with as many like low-cost creatures as you possibly can, and then attack with all of them in Marton. And then just kill me in one turn. This can give him an additional combat phase. Okay. Unless I just kill it immediately, then it can't. Uh-huh. I'm probably gonna flame slash this away. Before it gets too big, I'll just flame slash it away. Oh, we can draw some cards. Sweet. Play Birds of Paradise. Play a Birds of Paradise. Pass. I'll let both hit me. Yeah, so this was giving him a free spell every time he cast any spell. This was giving him free spells. So I think this I need to just get rid of as soon as I can. Oh, really now? Alright, I guess. I should have gotten rid of that sooner, let's be real. Before it could just get like a free 5-drop onto the battlefield for like doing nothing else. So if he just copies Terror of the Peaks, like, If we could just keep copying that turn after turn, I think we're gonna be in trouble. Like, really now. He'll just kill all my creatures. No, I don't want to give him any more tokens, either. So how much power does everything got? Pay 3 life to target this with anything. I think that really needs to just go. That's why all my stuff is dying. Okay, then I have this I need to get rid of. Don't think I have a way to get rid of it, so... Am I not allowed to do that? I'm not allowed to do that. I don't think I get another turn. If everything can attack... No, I'm not really gonna get another turn. So that's 6? That's how much? That's a bunch of... I can only block like 3 of those. Yeah, my opponent was much too fast. Simple as that, he was way too fast. But I think the real deal breaker was that Terror of the Peaks and Kiki Jiki copying it for like 2 turns in a row. I think that was the real deal breaker for me. I'm sure that's what killed me. That's why I couldn't survive. Free Black Lotus. And this can just... yeah, do 1 damage to one of my creatures every single turn, and it's indestructible. I pretty much won't be able to keep anything with 1 toughness on the field anymore, and it's indestructible. Indestructible, so yeah. Well, like I can attack through it, so that doesn't work. Like, at all. That simply doesn't work at all. Oh! Yeah, I want that thing off the field, and I want it off the field now. Okay, draw 2. Top card of my deck is a Giver of Runes. I'll cast it. Do I want to cast it? We'll cast it. If you control your commander, create 2 goblins. Sacrifice Siege Gang Lieutenant, do 1 damage to any target. In case I need a snow-covered basic, if I find On Thin Ice, and then I need a snow basic to actually do something with it. I'm gonna get this Siege Gang off the board. Oh, okay, fine. Okay, just gonna play Marton Stronghold. We both discard our hands and draw 7 new cards. So he has a brand new hand, and well, so do I. Ancient Tomb, this can make 2 mana for 1 land. Umezawa's Jite on Glinta Film. Protection from red. Attack. And since I'm looking at 2 1/1s here, this is perfect. Remove a charge counter, get rid of the commander. Remove another charge counter, get rid of this extra token. I'll play a Nightshade Peddler. Exile the top 3 cards of your library, you may play them this turn. As long as Anger's in your graveyard and you control a mountain, which he most certainly does, creatures you control have haste. I'll just use a Source to Plowshares on it instead, so it's not going to go to the graveyard. Okay, and I guess I'll find a Basilisk Collar as well. Look at all the lands I have in my hand. This is way more than I need. So much so, I'll just sacrifice the Sunbeat Canyon to draw another card. Combustible Gearhulk. I will instead opt to take some damage. Oh, 5 damage, that's it. If this dies, it comes back as an enchantment. And we'll kill that with the Death Touch Marath. Oh wow, Unbound Flourishing, that's pretty nice. Try to cast this first and then try to recast Marath. Give this Death Touch again. I only have 1 mana to spare after just spending almost all of it to put this back into play. I was just checking to see how many charge counters are on this thing. Oh, no damage. I mean, no blocks. With no blocks. I mean, yeah, I can kill this regardless because I have plenty of extra charge counters on Jite to spend. Every time he plays a creature, it still gets +2/+0 in haste. Still. I had haste already to begin with. Martin Stromgald. I have plenty of blockers. Just so you know, I have plenty of blockers to work with. Okay, we'll get rid of 2 for the price of 1. I'm gonna drop a Craterhoof Behemoth and see how much damage I can do this turn. I think this is gonna be... I think this kills him. Yep, that kills. Alright, I'm gonna force a game 3. But unfortunately, yes, he gets to go first. And I'm not exactly trusting my opening hand here either. Seeing 1 land in it, and that's it. I'm not exactly able to trust that. So this is gonna die pretty much immediately. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose. That was turn 1. That was his first turn of the game. That was all turn 1. All of that was the first turn. Alright, so yeah, I'm already at 3 life. Okay, I can destroy an enchantment, and then I'll just die next turn. Ooh, I can pop 1 enchantment. I'm literally gonna die. I'm literally gonna die on his 3rd turn. He literally just kills his turn 3, and there's nothing we can do. I'll just have to hope, I don't know, maybe it doesn't get like such an insane hand, especially if he's going first. So this time I win the coin toss. Keep. Yeah, this time I'm the one winning the coin toss. Turn 2, I'll just sack this to get rid of the Sunbird's Invocation. Before it gets too much value off of it. Oh, and then there's a Blood Moon. Everything's now a mountain. So I can't produce white mana or anything. All these lands are now mountains. This is also a mountain, so I can't go fetch into a basic even. Anyways. I'm just gonna concede. Yeah, nothing I can really do there if I can't just remove Blood Moon and don't have enough... I don't have enough basic lands and I'm... Yeah, if I don't have enough basic lands, can't really do anything about that. Yeah, not enough basics, unfortunately. Keep. So yeah, turn 1, Blood Moon. Before I even get to play a single spell. I see. Okay, this can let me start getting rid of some of his extra artifacts and enchantments he's got. But I guess until then, pass. Pay an extra 2 life to target anything. Suddenly we have a situation on our hands. We have this 6/6 and I have no way to remove it whatsoever. I'll get rid of Sol Ring. Get rid of Ruby Medallion also. I can spend another counter. I'll do that. Make another 1/1 guy. And that will just get rid of... I'll take this off the field. I'm hoping that actually slows him down a bit. The point of that is I'm trying to slow him down. As to the best extent possible. I'm trying to slow him down here. If he doesn't have all of his extra mana ramp, that should slow him down some, I would hope. But anyways, there's 2 6/6s that are now staring me down dead in the face. Not just 1, but 2 6/6s staring me down. Okay, make that only 1. I'm just Just wondering if we can realistically do anything else. This should help a bit. Putting counters on my guys should help. I mean, I really want to get this, and especially this, off the field. Top card on my deck. Okay, it's just a land. That's a sorcery. That's... I can't do that at instant speed. Does he have a land? He does. There's an additional combat phase. Yep. He will attack. Okay, just return an instant or sorcery from grave to hand. Targeting Template Vengeance. Casting it. No, I don't want to give him more guys. Just to play this safe, I'm not going to give him more guys. Move a counter over to a Roboroid. Just to buff its power some more. I'll hard cast a Fury. Let's see what we're going to kill here. I have to pay like 6 life total to target all of this, don't I? But yeah, that's 3 creatures off the board. And that Mox Ruby. All of those are now gone. And if I move to combat... Wow. And we'll just casually draw 4 cards while we're at it. The 6/6 is gone. Well, I guess I'll drop a Giver of Runes and... I actually don't want to destroy my own stuff. That's if he can do damage to me at this point. Ooh, Finale of Devastation, wow. Just how big can this be? Okay, we don't have 10 mana yet. But what we do have is still absolutely amazing, don't get me wrong. I think a Roboroid is just going to be setting me up to win the game anyways. Yeah, that still definitely sets me up to win. But again, he gets to go first, and if he just gets like an extremely lucky first turn, or second turn, I'm dead. Okay. Actually wasn't not too bad at all. I have to wait till my next turn, and then I'll get rid of this as soon as I can before, I don't know, his board gets to be too good. So this is already attacking me. Where's all this stuff coming from? Where is all this stuff even coming from now? That was all turn 2. That was all on his turn 2. Now I got a 5/4. And that's a 4/4, and these are just only 2 1/1s at least. At least it's not that bad. But yeah, I'm gonna have to pass. Still not sure if we'll be able to clean this up before it's too late. Considering it gets like, what? treasure token every single time he attacks, so he's never gonna run out of, he's not even gonna run out of mana or anything. He's gonna have plenty of mana to just do whatever the hell he wants. Whereas I'm probably gonna be falling way too far behind to even have a shot anymore. Yeah, he got like an insanely good turn too. Yeah, going first in this matchup especially makes all the difference. Okay, but I think he's running short on cards in hand. I think I'm still alive for now. Yeah, that I think was all that was like turn 3 or something. Yeah, I think a deck that just doesn't play board wipes. I think I need to just play a deck that's like full of board wipes at this point, because this is getting ridiculous. This is just getting absurd. I have 5 mana. Anyways, there's no way it's gonna be enough. What am I supposed to do with only 5 mana? Absolutely nothing. I mean, first things first, I'm definitely imagining I'm gonna have to go first, or I'm gonna stand no chance at this. And if this doesn't work still, even if I get to go first, he gets to go first. Blood Moon again. I can produce white mana, but that's about it. Search for a basic land card on other planes. This is all on the first turn, isn't it? This is like all first turn. Or second turn. I think that was literally all turn 2. All this came down turn 2. Yeah, if I'm not going first, I don't even think there's any point in trying if I don't go first. Like, don't even bother if I don't go first. If I don't get the start, don't even try. So let's do... What do we do? That's always the first thing I get rid of now. Well, hopefully you get another turn and then we'll play Marath and draw 3 cards at least. And yes, I want to draw 3 cards here. Oh, nice. I now have access to a Basilisk Collar. It's only a matter of time before I can just actually equip it and then start using it. Huh. Alright, now everything of his that deals damage is now troubled. Yeah, really just not what I need to see. Yeah, there's only so much stuff I can do at this point. Right now, there's like only so much I can actually do. So that's... I'm short on mana. I'm a little short on mana. I'm just a little bit short. I was hoping to play this and equip it, but I'm 1 mana shy of doing that. I just want to see what my next draw is going to be. What was my next card? Yeah, gain 2 life, sure. Oh, nice, no attacks. Oh, holy crap, nothing at all. He just passed doing nothing, wow. And now I can equip Jitte to Marath. Equip it to anything, really. I don't care at this point. So I can start spending charge counters to kill stuff. 13 damage to each creature. And then I just get my board wiped. But thankfully only the creature, so I can recast Marath. We pay 5, but it comes in with 5 counters, and now I'm gonna draw 5 cards. Alright, 4 more treasures. I guess if I can do anything with those. But yeah, I think I just really do want this. I really want this off the field. Don't have a way to get it off the field, but yeah, I want that to just go. Okay, I'll draw Boseiju Who Endures next turn. Pass. That is a 6/6. Channel Boseiju, destroy city on fire. On Thin Ice will remove that. Don't have any creatures to target with Ajani, so we'll just do, yeah, attack him directly with the Planeswalker. Yep, now he's even got lifelink too. Alright, just to make him hit a little bit harder so I gain even more life. Because why not? Whenever a creature you control enters, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. Okay, assuming he's got any more creatures, that is, to work with. Okay, where's my Ajani Planeswalker? Do a bit more damage to him with that right there. I'll just pass. If I don't need to play more creatures right now, I don't need to play more creatures. 2 damage, where? Alright. Sure. Kill that with Flage, I guess. I'll just escape it to get rid of the other creature. Oh, 5 other cards. I'm currently trying to deal with this absolute, like, menace of an opponent right now. You should see, like, some of the duels where Martin was able to go first. You should have seen, like, some of the boards he made on, like, turn 2. And then, even worse still, I also have to mention, like, the games where he went first, and on the first turn, he dropped the Blood Moon. And this deck doesn't run too many basic lands, so I'm stuck producing only red mana, pretty much, for the whole game, unless I can't really play. And yes. Your game concept drift? Yes, I did. So this is just gonna kill... I mean, yeah, he already did his thing and gave me my tokens. Oh no, I'm gonna lose one cat warrior. What did I think? I mean, it reads and already honestly sounds a lot like Pressure. I mean, if I were to maybe make a similar Doors-like game. I don't know if I want to go, like, copy Pressure too much. I mean, for the most part, I mean, yeah, no, I'm not, like, trying to knock Pressure down a peg or anything. It's just... I don't know, the whole idea of a black site's kind of been done. I just think when I hear black side, I'm like, oh, this has been done already, hasn't it? Yeah, I mean, other than that, sounds cool. I mean, other than that, I can definitely get behind it. And yes, Martin gets to go first again. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That could have been way worse for his first turn. Lightning Greaves. And that was his second turn. Neither of those turns were particularly explosive. Yeah, because this, he gets a free Sunbird's invocation every game, every time he plays a spell from his hand. He looks at the top X cards of his deck, where X is that spell's mana value, and then casts another spell with equal or lesser converted mana cost for free. It gets even more ridiculous if you open something like Black Lotus and then you can play something that costs like 4 or 5 mana on turn 1. And then just cheat out another spell that costs 4 or 5 mana for free. Then it just gets even more, like, hectic. If you can pull that off. That's why I'm getting rid of Sunbird's Invocation the first chance I get. With one of the items I start with for free every game. I thought the management aspects would be enough to differentiate the game from Pressure. I mean... I think it still does differentiate it enough. Yeah, now how do I deal with this indestructible creature? I should maybe just chuck a creature into my deck that can exile stuff. That can get rid of an artifact or enchantment, sure. But yeah, indestructible, that's gonna be a real nuisance. I mean, then again, I can always just use Mother of Runes to give whatever this tries to fight protection from red. Until I find an even better solution to it. Brash Taunter fights Mother of Runes. Mother of Runes taps herself to give herself protection from red, so nothing happens. I guess at the very least she can buy me some time. More content introduced to you as you progress, which... If anything, that more or less reminds me more of... I would say Grace, but not even that, because it's up to you to introduce yourself. Well, some of the content gets introduced to you as you progress, and then there's just a bunch of it you can add willingly. I don't know, brainstorming this does sound fun. Brightglass Gearhulk can go grab on Thin Ice. I think we're gonna do that. And... I'll take a Basilisk Collar along with that. Exile it. Okay, play a free Mox Emerald, sure. Just so his spells stop costing 1 less to cast. Yeah, I don't think his deck is so scary anymore with all his best cards he started with just gone. Doesn't look too scary anymore. Yeah, I got really lucky that he didn't just, like, set up an unbreakable board on the first or second turn of the game. Expendable agents? So you control multiple at once? If so, like, how did I completely miss that detail? I don't know, I just thought it would have been really unique to try and play multiple characters at once. Okay, this is just the 6/6. When a land enters, you get an extra combat phase. I'm gonna move the Basilisk Collar over to Marath. So now that it has Death Touch, it can do 1 damage to anything and everything that will just die from 1 damage. Okay, it's just the Siege Gang Commander. I'm gonna drop a Source to Plowshares on it. Manager hops on a dashboard, selects an available mission somewhere across the world, which transfers your control from the manager to the agent. So you play as a manager, is that sort of like, I don't know, like the main menu? You're sort of just like selecting your game mode and whatnot. I don't know, I'm trying to just envision exactly what you're envisioning right now. I'll just get rid of the Sol Ring. Okay, I guess this was his first time he's cast this all game. Oh, no blocks, alright. And I know exactly how to get both of those off the board again. Let's see if I can just go grab us something to just finish off the game here. So now I do need to go play other creatures for this to start just putting +1/+1 counters on everything I control. Oh, I can actually afford that. Nice. But yeah, that was all my mana. If a source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player who deals triple that damage. Assuming he actually has a board presence that could do any damage in the first place. Assuming he even has any creatures left to attack with. At this point, I'm simply not going to let him do that. In fact, I think I actually can just win this turn. I should just actually win right now. just spawn as many elementals as I need, because every time I do that, every single thing I control gets a free +1/+1 permanently. So I'm spending a counter to make a token, and then I just get the counter back. Alright, so I did it with the Bloody Marath deck. I got the Mox Ruby with Marath. And there it is. And a 4th edition landscape sketchbook. Alright, let me just go cut a random land and toss Mox Ruby in there. Mox Ruby. Right here. And now I think I just want to go looking for the blue Mox as well. So, teleport to the islands and then start searching from there. I can't remember if maybe it was in this area. One way to find out. I see the blue castle, and then, no, I don't see an obelisk. Maybe here, or maybe here. All I know is I'm not in the right place. This was not it. Definitely don't think this will be it, but I'm curious to see what this building is. An Azorius Senate Hall. I'll just peek inside. I have one last castle to go check inside, but I gotta just stop bumping into things. Yeah, I'm thinking this right here is it. Oh, right, we don't have anything... Unless I want to actually start selling stuff right now. For now, I don't really need to. I mean, yeah, I guess for one thing, look at how much money I have. We're not really needing to sell stuff or anything. Draw a card every turn. But I have to put a -1/-1 counter on something also, every single turn. Worst case scenario, I could just put a few -1/-1 counters on this till it dies. Creatures entering the battlefield or dying don't cause abilities to trigger. Now, I don't think I need that personally. But maybe I will just find that matchup where it could come in handy. That's honestly a solid creature for 3 mana. Oh, yeah, the humanoids go on the expeditions themselves. Automated in the process. So you're thinking, like, is your brain still sort of stuck in Mechanism? I mean, if so, I don't really blame you. I honestly wouldn't blame you if you still are, like, kind of thinking Mechanism in terms of automating stuff. I mean, yeah, that was fun. Setting the machines up, that was fun. Okay, I want to just... Wait, so I own, like, 2 of the same sketchbook? I guess I must have won the same sketchbook twice, not even knowing it. So yeah, that's possible. I don't really, like, I never really buy those sketchbooks. I just win them off of opponents. I can repeatedly give stuff in my graveyard flashback. Interesting. 3 mana is kind of a bit to just spend on this. Even if it is repeatable, still. So who are we going to be facing today? Every time I cast a spell, he exiles the top card of my deck, and if it's an online card, plays it for free. Every time I play my first spell each turn. Okay, at least I'm going first. So why don't I just, yeah, turn 2, channel this away to get rid of this, and then I don't have to play under it. Okay, so that's what's underneath this manifest. Corrupted Conscience attached to face down card. You gain control of it. Oh wait, and I guess it even has Infect, apparently. So yeah, now I gotta deal with my own face down card. Or I just destroy this enchantment. And I get my thing back. Unless he steals it again, I don't know, maybe he steals it again. Okay, I can turn it face up, but I don't get the Cat Warrior, so honestly, why bother? Game with an expedition system. I'm not sure, honestly not even sure that I have. Okay, that's the land this time. What can I do this time? So that's one less creature on the field, at least. mass. Sure. That's his commander. Copy my Gilded Goose, that's an interesting play. Alright, so this is now gonna come in as a 6/6. This is doubling the number of counters I put on stuff. Alright, so the commander's dead. For this turn only, I guess. Wait, he controls how many? This is how many copies of Mox Sapphire? What's he doing with 3 copies of Mox Sapphire? That's crazy. I'll probably have to just see your game to understand the analogy, to be honest. I'll probably have to see the game first. Sure. I forgot I'm playing against the blue player here. Command zone. Yes, I want to draw 2 cards. Okay. He doesn't have any creatures that can do combat damage though at the moment, so that's good. I don't know, honestly, I don't really got much of anything just yet for ideas to add. I'm gonna just keep paying mana to keep this around. One more turn of this should just kill him. Yeah, we'll play our hand here. Oh, let this hit me. Fine. Cast the Wilt to destroy Mind's Dilation and hopefully... Yeah, because this is going to trigger it. Hopefully whatever he exhausts off the top card of my deck isn't going to be too good. It was a land. Just a land. Now let me just discard something. I'll kill the 3/3 with a lightning bolt. And then from there... I mean, honestly, it really depends on your experience with programming. I think even more so, like, your ability to, like, just be, like, long-term committed to a long project. This can't be blocked. So now he's gonna draw even more cards whenever he does combat damage. He's just gonna keep drawing more stuff. Negate, so my shit's not gonna get through. Alright, let's try Path to Exile. Try that instead. I really want to find a way to shut off his card draw, but I don't know, I got nothing. Don't really think I have enough mana to do much of anything, so I have to just pass. Now he's gonna have even more card draw, unless I pay the 1 every time I so much as play a spell. But I guess I can destroy this, and I can destroy this. Counter spell. I'm starting to think we're in trouble here. Yeah, I'm starting to really think we're in trouble. If he just has a counterspell for every single thing I play, what can we really do? I don't know, man. I think he's just drawing way too many cards for me to be able to do anything about it. I'm thinking, yeah, that's probably going to be, like, if I were designing a game like this, I think, honestly, if I were in that position, too, I'd be like, this is probably going to be... I'm thinking that's probably going to be the biggest challenge. Ugh, anyways. I'm out of mana again. Hullbreaker Horror. And I was just gonna, like, top deck that too, apparently. Every time he plays a spell, one of my things is just gonna get bounced back to my hand. Yeah, he's drawing far too many cards. Yep. Every non-land permanent I had on my field is now back in my hand, and look at his board. Concede. Alright, we'll have to do a game 3. We have to take this to game 3. 1 land hand. Top card of my deck is not a land. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. This might work a bit better, at least. I'm still having my doubts. So... I was just thinking what I actually play. I mean, honestly, Pressure didn't deserve to die because the creator was a weirdo. Top card of my deck is, okay, a land. Yeah, it's easier to play around this when I can just look at the top card of my deck anytime. Oh wait, I have to Misty Rainforest, I have to go fetch. I need green to play Cankerbloom, and now the top card of my deck is something else. Do I want to give him a Sol Ring? I'll give him a Soul Ring. Hoping that was not a mistake. Top card of my deck is now... I'm just curious. Hopefully he doesn't win off the back of that Soul Ring that I just gave him. Hopefully that is somehow not going to be enough for him to win. I really hope not. Anyways. Pass. Can do nothing else. Flying, so I can't even block it. And now there's two, and where'd this come from? How did they make another copy? My next card will be a land. That is when I can play it. I guess that's one way to get to it. I don't have green anymore, go figure. So I'm honestly just wondering, what am I even supposed to do? I'm trying to not find myself completely short on mana here. Trying. But there's only so much I can do right now. But yeah, if I can just maybe get, like, Marath to stick around or something, and then give it Death Touch, then I think we're good to go. But if I can't, we're kind of just boned if I can't. Mana Drain. I'm gonna get hit with the Mana Drain, so no, I can't. I don't have two. I don't have two. I don't have two. I don't have two. Pass. I'm thinking that Mana Drain is gonna kill me. Yeah, I'm thinking that's about to kill me. And it just drew 3 more cards. Now I made another copy of this. He still probably has mana untapped, so he can probably still counter some of my shit. Pretty much rendering me unable to even make a board to actually clear the stuff out. No, I can't even cast this. Cannot even do... Okay, maybe now I can do it. It resolved. It's gonna die immediately, but it did resolve. I still get to search for some things. Do I just take some more mana ramp? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, actually. I'm just gonna get some ramp. But I got all this stuff just ready to pounce. There's seemingly nothing I can do to stop it either. Absolutely nothing. Colorless mana. What am I supposed to even do with it? I don't even have a snowland, so this won't work at all. This doesn't work. Pass. I can't do anything else. Attack with all. These all fly. And he's just gonna draw 7 new cards. Because why not? This has to resolve. It did. How much mana do I still have? Is the question. Move a single counter to this. That'll make 3 mana. And then with that, Gorgon's Head. I'm still thinking there's a little bit too much shit on the board to bounce back. Still think he got way too far ahead. I can try, but I think he still got a bit too far ahead on this one. I mean, yeah, look at all this stuff on his board still. And look at his hand size, too. Also, not to mention, yeah, look at his hand size. And once again, I'm completely out. Pass. Yeah, it's over. Yep, he's got me here. And he's still going. Also, yeah, not to mention he is still going and I can't block this because of flies, so... Can we make? No, we can't. No, we can't. Yeah, I got hit by like one too many pieces of counter magic, simply. I got counterspelled one too many times. And then just could never bounce back. Yeah, I'll just go for a rematch. And of course he gets to go first, just to make my life worse. So I have to fetch to get to white mana. I really, really do have to fetch. Top card of my deck is still a land, so let's... Yeah, before that starts to get too big. Is what I'm thinking. He's got his commander out already. Apparently. Top card of my deck is now, I don't think I want to give him a free birthing pod. I don't think that would be wise. But I really do want to be able to actually attack here. Is the thing. I don't know, I think I really need to just be able to draw cards. Need to be able to get my stuff on the field. And to draw some cards. Birthing Pod the Muldrifter into a... Ugh. Yeah, now I think we're boned, unless I can get rid of this too. Consecrated Sphinx. And now I have to deal with that too. Every time I draw a card, he's just gonna draw 2 more cards. And now I get to deal with this too. Now we're dealing with that as well. I guess I'll still just at least put some stuff on the field. Control magic. Anyways. Do I get another turn? Birthing Pod, sacrificing what now? The Consecrated Sphinx into this. Whenever I play a non-creature spell, he draws a card. Discard 3 cards, exile, and then return back to the battlefield. He just let it get exiled, okay. Okay, but now I gotta get rid of that control magic. I want that off the field so I can get my creature back. There we go. So I can actually have my own creature back. Alright, pass. He still has Birthing Pod. Into Enduring Curiosity. I'll Flame Slash this commander away. So I'll finally play Marath. Protection from blue. Make this attack for 2 and draw 2 more cards. Play my land. And pass. Sure. If that's all he's gonna do, I'm fine with that. Oh, nice, an Aura Shards. So now, every time I just play a creature, or even just simply make a token with Marath, I can destroy any artifact or enchantment. Destroy my own Birthing Pod! No, 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 no. This ability, this ability, this ability. So yeah, now that's not a creature anymore. And then we're going to destroy Sapphire Medallion. Protection from blue again, so that this can attack uninterrupted. Draw 2 more cards. Pass. Clever Impersonator, copy Enduring Curiosity. So now he has another, but I can just... Oh, never mind. Arcane Denial. I'm gonna get countered again. I'm gonna be countered. We'll destroy this. So yeah, obviously I'm being slowed down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm all out of mana here anyways. I'm out. Oh. Negate. Counter Mox Pearl. That's hilarious. He countered my Mox. That is certainly the play of all time. That is certainly a play. Let me go fetch. We can try this again. We will try it again. Okay, so it actually... If it was a creature... Okay, so if I target this, it's gonna be gone for good now. Yeah, let's do that. Now we even give Marath Death Touch. Destroy this. Spent all my mana again, didn't I? This can sacrifice the food? Okay, I have 1. X damage any target. I have 1 to spend. Now I have none. Yeah, maybe next turn I'll still be able to do plenty of stuff, maybe? You can cast spells as though they had flash. Pretty sure I have no blockers anyways. Grab this. Now I'm gonna try and just knock out a bunch of shit with Pest Infestation here. I have 6 Aura Shards triggers I have to resolve, but I can just... I'll choose no for all of them. Choose no for every single last one. Alright, let's also draw some more cards while we're at it. Pass. Snap, return my wrath to its owner's hand. Put it in my hand. Block this with 2 1/1s. Eldritch Evolution, okay. Okay, the Drake token is gone. I guess we'll make all of these attack. We'll go like this. Draw 2 more cards. I'm starting to think it's in the bag here. Move a +1/+1 counter over to a Roboroid. And now everything I have gets a +2 +1/+1 counters placed on it. Pongify, destroy a Roboroid. Didn't want to wait until it actually... Yeah, I wanted to wait until after it already put the counters on my stuff. Interesting. I would've just done that, like, immediately. If anything. Not, like, wait. No reason to wait there. Yep, the Oroboroid still just killed them. Keep my hand. Starting off with a Rhystic Study and a Mox Sapphire. Yeah, so that's what his board is going to look like turn 1, I guess. If I play a spell now, I give him a free Bloom Tender. I don't think I want to do that. Don't really want to give him free shit, so... Unless I turn the top card of my deck into something else, and it's a land. Choose new targets for a target spell or ability. If I play a Johnny... Yeah, deflecting SWAT for free, but what target spell or ability is on the stack for it to redirect? None. Black Lotus. Okay, block here. And now I have... And now I gotta face... And now I'm facing this down already. Staring this down already, apparently. Well, I guess I can kill this Sapphire Collector at the very least. I guess. Two damage to him, I guess. This is gonna at least chump block. For now, I guess. Block. Hakim draws 3 cards and has no maximum hand size for the rest of the game. Alright. Top card of my deck is only a Wild Growth. Still make a cat token. Just so I can stop playing around this thing. I don't want to have to keep playing around it, so I'll get rid of it. Bird's Paradise. Pass. I'll block the creature I'm able to block. Okay, now I'm staring down a Consecrated Sphinx. And now we're staring that down, too. I can kill this, or should I kill this first before it gets out of hand? Countered. Countered. Okay, now I'm also... Okay, that's not that big a deal, but... Him just drawing all these extra cards and having a counterspell for every critical play I have is probably what's gonna kill me. Him just getting all these free draws is probably what's going to kill me. Just drew 2 more cards. Anyways, I'm trying to just set up a board here. If I draw 2 cards, he draws like 4 extra cards because of Consecrated Sphinx. It's just my land. Alright, he stole basically everything I had. Drew 2 more cards, because of course he did. I could destroy this and this, but I think it's already way too late. We're so far out of it, I believe, already anyways. Cancel? Actually, I'm just thinking what else I want to pop here. Actually. But even then, I don't think this is gonna help still. You got so far ahead, it's not even funny. Now I definitely don't think I'm gonna have a board anymore. Especially if every card that I've been playing over the course of this game is just gonna go right back to my hand. And what's the point? When Aura Thief is put into a graveyard from play, you gain control of all enchantments. Wow. Pass. He's still got like a handful of cards, and I got nothing. I'm not allowed to block this? What's going on? How am I not allowed to block this guy? I am so confused right now. Let's just be real, I'm gonna die next turn anyways, no matter what I do. He's too far ahead no matter what I do anyways. Let's be real, he's too far ahead. 0 land hand. That's better. That's the top card of my deck. Okay. This one. We'll try this. Okay. I know what my next draw is gonna be. So play this, and then get rid of Mind's Dilation immediately. Now we need to start getting shit off the field. One way or another. Could Lightning Bolt this. Try and get Marath on the field first. Pass. He's just giving a Cyclonic Rift flashback and then not actually having mana to cast it. Which is good news for me, because he's just kind of like wasting his turn. Yeah, that's good news, him wasting his turn. And I'll go get a Plains onto the battlefield tapped from this Kodama, giving this the ability to do so, because it's got counters on it. I'm starting to think, yeah, we're in the driver's seat already. I'm thinking we already have this in the bag. I'm already pretty damn far ahead. Get 2 more forests just out of my deck directly into play. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. Target my own creature. Play a Sol Ring, I guess. This just got even better now I have Death Touch on Marath. I'll just cancel that, actually. Just make these attack again. And get 2 more basic lands out of my deck. The last 2 that I had, directly into play tapped. Alright, what just happened? Return to their owner's hands, so some of my creatures got put back into my hand, that's it. I'll just be able to recast them at this point. Flying. I'll take 4 damage. Everything that got swept back to my hand, I can just replay. It's fine. Failed to find and failed to find. I have no more basic lands left in my deck. Have Mirror Maid enter as a copy of any artifact or enchantment on the battlefield. I have no idea what it copied. No attacks, I see. Yeah, I don't really have a way to produce blue and black. Unless I find something that literally says, make mana of any color. We don't really have much of that, so probably never going to be casting this again this game, most likely. Oh, holy shit. And there's a Cathar's Crusade that just got countered. Okay, the treasures can make mana of any color, so I guess I will be recasting this after all. Yeah, it definitely sucks that we got countered, though. Just blocking here, I see. Oh, he's dead. I won with commander damage, apparently. I won with commander damage. I wasn't even tracking how much damage Marath did. I wasn't even tracking this. So yeah, I guess it does. It did add up to 21. The fact that I got also trample on Marath helps too. Trample plus death touch, so I only deal 1 damage to the creature that blocks it to kill it, and then the rest just goes through directly to the opponent's face. And then that right there is our Mox Sapphire. Yeah, I suppose this deck can use the Mox Sapphire, so let's just throw it in. Pick something to just get tossed out, so I think I'll just take this out for a Mox Sapphire. So yeah, now I have all 5 of the Moxen. All 5 of the original Moxen I have at this point. Which is, yeah, crazy to think about that I have all 5 of these now. Do I have any duplicate sketchbooks that I can just dispose of? I don't know, I do kind of feel like cleaning up the inventory a little bit at least. Yeah, because I have 3 Khans of Tarkir. I have 3 of the same sketchbook. I believe that's completely redundant. 2 limited edition alphas. Lorwyn Eclipse, those are 2 different things. I have 2 new Phyrexia ones. 2 Odysseys. I really never did check these sketchbooks for duplicates. 2 Portals, a Portal 3 Kingdoms. 2 Rise of the Eldrazi's. 2 Theros, original Theros. A Throne of Eldraine. 2 Unstables. Anyways, I think that's... no. But yeah, my inventory is still just cluttered. Inventory's still full of stuff. Special slot, spirit token, special slot. 1/1 white-black spirit token with flying. I don't really have any crazy use for a 1/1 white-black spirit, and it's like 80,000 gold to buy it. Okay, this was the Planeswalker's shop. Booster packs. Staff of Flight, use it, yes. And then the Staff of Speed, use that too. Spacecraft Repair Bay. That's not my current target destination. I'm eyeing that, got my eye on that castle over there. There's a tree here. Ancient Dragon Grove. Anyways, I believe this is something else. The Cavern of Calamity. This is something else. Kill the 5 here. I will grant you a reward for your heroism. Anyways, I think this... Is this a dungeon I've done yet by any chance? Underworld Cavern. I don't believe I full cleared this yet. I don't believe this one was full cleared just yet. No, it was not. So how many pieces of Eldrazi Key do I have? 2, 3, and 4? So there's 5 of these, but I only own like 2, 3, and 4, so where's 1 and 5? Shard 1 or 5 might be in this underworld cavern, but I'm just wondering where like the last shard of this last piece of key would be. It's best not to think about it tonight because I already got myself Mox Ruby and Mox Sapphire. Isn't that already enough? Getting 2 pieces of the Power 9, isn't that good enough already? Yeah, I'll say it is.